All right, so now that we've had some time to practice factoring with our positive numbers, our more mild examples, let's try with some negatives. Let's see if we can use those exact same steps that we just used to this one right here. One more time, box. Second thing, just like before, do not think, just do, first and last. So always first term in the first box, always last term in the last box. That should be like repetition automatic. Next, we have 14, and there's a negative sign that goes with it, so we're going to list that on the outside of our box here. And just like before, we have to list out every single thing that when we multiply, it gets us 14. So I'll have 14 and 1, 7 and 2, and those are the only whole numbers that we can use. Once more here, we are subtracting because there is a negative sign in front of that 14. We'll get 13, and we will get 5. Now, which one matches? Well, let's take a look. We are looking for 5. In this case, we have a 5 right here. Now, you're like, oh gosh, our sign doesn't match. Bummer. Well, all that means if our sign doesn't match, we just have to change what we have. Or the best way to remember this, and this is how I would suggest that you remember this. The sign of the middle term goes to the bigger number. So the sign of the middle term is negative. Our bigger number is 7. We're going to keep our 7 negative. We're going to make sure our 2 stays positive. If that was a positive 5, we would keep our 7 positive. In this case, our middle term is negative, so we're going to keep our 7, which is bigger than 2, negative. Either way, we are guaranteed to use a 7 or 2 on the edges, and you can guess and check with the negatives until you get to the final correct answer of the negative 5 in the center. But let's double check our math. Negative 7 times x is negative 7x. X times 2 is 2x. We combine these. Minus 7 and positive 2 gets us negative 5. Minus 7 times 2 gets us negative 14. So we have effectively factored here. And again, sign of the middle term goes to the bigger number. Keep it with